This is a documentary about the poem Placid Moralities by W. H. Auden, a poem containing each stanza of 6 lines. In this poem, W. H. Auden has used landscape and the various geographical features to present emotional and the spiritual states in concrete form.
Born 21st February 1907 in England and died September 29, 1973 in Austria. He is born as English-born poet and man of letter who achieved early fame in 1930s as a hero of the left during the Great Depression. It is quite hard for a poet or an artist to get recognition and to maintain that recognition in the same way always. W. H. Auden's case was next exceptional too. In his early stage, when Auden began to write, critics saw in him a poet of great promises and recognized him as the leader of a literary group committed to radical political programs. But after some time, Auden made his critics significance of a title. The very title of the poem Paysage Moralize indicates Auden allegorizing of the landscape. The beauty of the poem lies in developing the natural symbolism in which landscape represent emotional state or situation. Auden in his poem has easily identified some features of the landscape with an abstraction and then projected on the landscape the arrangement of human localities. To be sure, the poem presents the picture of the Sikh society. Whole generations cross their various mountains. W. H. Auden uses a variety of literary devices in his poem Passage Moralize. For example, there are 5 literary devices: imagery, metaphor, personification, allusion, symbolism. Imagery. Auden uses vivid imagery to describe the landscape of modernity, war, and the human condition. For example, he described the grimy landscape of modernity in the first part of the poem and the quiet green and gold of the countryside in the second part. Metaphor. Auden used metaphor to explore the themes of poem. For example, he described the television images of war as flickering, suggesting that they are fleeting and insubstantial. Personification. Auden personifies the landscape of modernity in the first part of the poem, describing it as smoke-filled and clinging.
Then we have themes. W. H. Auden's poem Passage Moralize is the modernist poem that explores themes of modernity, war, and the human conditions. The poem is divided into 4 parts, each exploring a different aspect of the modern life. Auden described the landscape of modernity, including factories, trains, and the other industrial features. He describes the smoke-filled air and the grimy landscape of modernity. Auden explores the impact of war on the modern life. He describes the flickering images of the war on television and the distinct thunder of bombs. He contrasts his with green and gold of the countryside, suggesting that war has destroyed the natural beauty of the world. Auden explores the human condition in modern society. He describes the lonely crowds of the people in cities and the sense of isolation and alienation that many people feel. He suggests that modern society has become too focused on material wealth and the people have lost touch with their spiritual selves. Auden offers a vision of hope for the future. He suggests that people need to reconnect with the nature and with their spiritual selves in order to find meaning and purpose in life. He suggests that people need to work together to create a better world and that this can be achieved through love and compassion. Passage Moralize is a powerful exploration of the impact of modernity on the human condition. It suggests that while modern society has brought many benefits, it has also created many problems, including war and the social isolation. Auden offers a vision of hope for the future, but suggests that this can also be achieved through the fundamental shift in values and priorities. Auden's poem deals with the universal themes such as love, political and the social concerns, religion, and the personal morals. often set against the background of man's relation to the natural world. Religion and romantic love are the two types of escape from the sex society as presented by Auden in the poem. Both these nations have all along been misguiding the people and slowly and gradually being leading them to state of passiveness, and Auden has pricked the balloon of romantic. There